gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police when I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
We are following breaking news out of Brooksville. This as we come on air live at noon today. Hernando County deputies telling us at least 2 people have been shot at a Mexican restaurant. They're searching for the suspects. You're watching 10 Tampa Bay. I'm Frank Wiley. I want to show you this right here because it happened this morning at El Sol de Mexico Bar and Grill. That's on Cortez Boulevard near I-75. Deputies confirming 2 people were injured in that shooting. Also a live look here at the scene. Right now, deputies say the suspects took off in a car. They tell us it is a black or dark colored car with.
So you have 2 people shot at a Mexican restaurant, and man, it's just time after time after time, right? It's another one and another one and another one. And I mean, I spoke about a lot of these different types of shootings in one of my previous videos. Took a 7-day break, about a week, and just to, you know, catch up on some personal things, take some time. I'm potentially up for reevaluation for my monetization, so I wanted to just take a week to strategize how I was gonna approach that. And I'm I'm just amazed at how many stories I missed, how much has happened in just such short amount of time. So definitely want to update you guys on what's going on in these streets.
With Georgia tags. They have that area cordoned off right now. They believe a man and a woman are inside that vehicle. Go ahead and stay with us on air and that free 10 Tampa Bay app for updates.
First up tonight, we've got an update on that shooting at the Brooksville Shopping Plaza today. Just within the last hour, we have learned, sadly, one of the 2 people that has been shot has now died. Hernando County deputies have also made an arrest. All of this happening at a Mexican restaurant and a market where Fox 13's Kylie Jones has been all day and has developing details for us tonight.
A man is now charged in connection with a deadly shooting that turned this Brooksville shopping plaza into a crime scene Tuesday morning.
The gunplay is not something we put up with.
The investigation centered around this building next to El Sol de Mexico Bar and Grill.
Next to it is like a little convenience store that are connected.
Hernando County Sheriff Al Nienhuis says 2 people inside were shot. A woman was killed and a man had non-life-threatening injuries.
One of the individuals was actually doing some work in the convenience store side of the grocery side of this business, so that's where we think it might have occurred.
Wow, I mean, what is going on with the community where you have a business owner who is giving you a handout, looking out for you, and then you put his business and the patrons of his business in harm's way? It's absolutely ridiculous.
Deputies identified the suspected shooter as 21-year-old Donald Jamison, who's not from the area. They say he took off in a car after the shooting.
Because, we have some school resource deputies that are on the road. We were able to get a lot of deputies here very quickly today.
The sheriff says a state trooper spotted Jamison 30 to 45 minutes south of the scene.
Fortunately, there was a FHP trooper in the right place at the right time.
Jamison is now facing charges of murder, attempted murder, and robbery. At this point, the sheriff says there's no indication that Jamison knew the victims. Deputies are still trying to figure out what exactly led up to this shooting. In Hernando County.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Jenquavius Jackson, and y'all already know I'm demonetized and shadow banned in this bitch. So if you want to contribute, go to the Cash App, the PayPal, the GoFundMe, or join the Patreon. Also, don't forget to visit the merch store for all your favorite BGZM News 17 gear, including our exclusive Trump is a Blood t-shirt. Go fast before they sell out. They are already flying off the shelves, no cap. And remember, these super gremlins are on demon time.
Claudia Barbosa, horrific shooting at a Hernando County restaurant and store that left a mother of 3 dead. Claudia Barbosa gave the shooter bread before he shot both her and her son on Tuesday. They were making a delivery at the store when it happened.
Yes, Fox 13's Kaylee Tracy reports for us their son's in the hospital recovering while her husband faces a heartbreaking and agonizing loss.
Henry Mauricio Carrillo lights up when he talks about his wife, Claudia Barbosa.
Mi esposa es una...
So he's saying that his wife was a woman of 52 years old, the love of his life. He wants to, thank his wife in general for all the lovely years, all the good memories.
Through a translator, Carrillo told me his world changed forever Tuesday. Those memories are what he clings to now.
My son, he started running and said, "Get out, everybody get out." Yep, because the guy is shooting.
Barbosa.
Wow. So you have a man who randomly starts shooting and they're trying to get everyone out. This woman becomes a casualty and it's a shame, okay? It looks like she is a Hispanic woman, lighter skinned Hispanic woman, but it's just rough out here because we talk about the crime in the community and it's leaking out. I don't think you guys will be surprised when I show you the culprit, because it's just something we have all grown accustomed to, and it shouldn't be like this. There needs to be drastic change, and unfortunately, lives have to be lost in order for the awakening to happen.
And her son, 28-year-old Nicholas Bello, were making a routine delivery at El Sol de Mexico restaurant and store around 10:10 a.m. before the business opened, something they'd done for 4 years, when the Hernando County Sheriff's Office says 21-year-old Donald Jamison shot them.
Wow.
Barbosa died. 1-year-old
So let's run it back. Donald Jamison shot them for, what reason? I have no clue. He looks geeked up, I'm not gonna lie. Eyes are bloodshot red. And you have an innocent woman whose life was lost. I believe her son was injured. Just goes to show these super gremlins are on demon time.
Donald Jamison shot them. Barbosa died. Her son is in the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
And he said, "Don't eat everything."
Store owner Jose Rodriguez says shortly before the shooting, he gave Jamison 2 waters for free when he wasn't able to pay, and Barbosa gave him bread. After the shooting,
wow, so he gave him 2 waters for free, gave him some bread, basically helped this young brother who was down on his luck out. And how is he repaid? He's repaid by a business partner or a woman being shot and killed in front of his family restaurant.
Rodriguez called 911, then locked the store's door after the shooter took off.
Well, I'll save the son, maybe. I can save the son and study, lock the door for a little bit safety.
He says Bello was trying to save his mother when he was shot, a bullet also going through the window. Rodriguez and his wife set up this vigil where it all happened.
The girl is not my family, but I feel like it's my family when we come into the store, yeah.
FHP troopers stopped and detained Jamison about 30 minutes south of the store. There's no evidence right now that he knew the victims. If your wife was...
And that is the most tragic part, because it's hard to determine a real motive on these types of things, except Buddy just lost it. He just crashed out.
Standing right next to you right now, what would you say to her?
Que no me deje aquí solos.
He's saying to not leave him alone here in this world.
Carrillo clinging to those memories with his wife, a mother of 3 who came to the U.S. from Colombia 5 years ago.
Wow.
Kaylee Tracy, Fox 13 News.
Jamison is now charged with first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and also 2 counts of robbery. The Hernando County Sheriff's Office says if you know anything about the incident, to please call them. And El Sol de Mexico's owner says he's working to collect donations now for Carrillo's family.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work.
so it is what it is.